Then I'll give introduction about third week. Okay, so third week onwards we have the projections. Okay, so there we have from front view, top view, side view, and so okay. So this is easy. The third week topics only have to draw lines and the points. Check the alpha bar. Okay, so for that you have to understand the concept. So okay, so I'll come back this third week later. So okay, first we'll finish the second week remaining questions. So I'll, again we'll explain this. Parappa cycle pola. Okay. So hope we first will ask any doubt from first to four questions, pa. Some people are maybe completed. Okay.
It's
Any
a
doubt?
fourth question.
Third
Fourth
question.
one.
Third one.
Third one.
It's a fourth one.
Okay, so third one and fourth one I will explain again. Okay, so any doubt in first two questions? That is parabola, hyperbola.
Okay.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, because that already we discussed many times. So the important question I already told now, third question is important. Okay, so the exam point of view, okay, the third question important, hyperbola, eccentricity method is important. So okay, I will explain one more time for this one. Okay, eccentricity method. It's okay. Then I will explain remaining three questions. That is 4, 5, 6. Then we will go move to class. Okay. So now one more thing I want to share. Okay, so now the all people. Okay, so 76 people our class. So I will give all people one system. Okay, so divided. Then you can use the system, same system for up to your entire semester. Okay, for this course, you can store your any okay what other things, whether your what AutoCAD question week number 1 to week number 10. Okay, you can store in your the same system. Okay, that is a main. You can use it. Okay, so I'll give individual system from our college. You can use the same team your ID. I'll share the team your ID also. So you can use it practice the same our lab time and all. Okay, so the lab time may be extended to you can use it up to 4:30. Okay, so the lab time tomorrow lab time is 2 to 3:30. So we can extend. Okay, suppose those are not having any laptop. Okay, not installed AutoCAD, and you can practice up to 4:30. Okay, after that. Okay. So then third question. Okay, so draw the hyperbola. Okay, hyperbola eccentricity method. So okay, we know eccentricity, the ratio between focus to vertex divided by vertex to directex. Okay, that is known as a eccentricity. Okay. Okay, how to start? Okay, the given question value is 50 mm. Okay, the focus distance of focus is 50 mm. Okay, the eccentricity value is they given as 3/2. Okay, eccentricity value they given as a 3/2. Okay. It's okay. So say first to open the software, AutoCAD. Here they installed 2020. Okay, this is some other lab. Okay, so anyway, the command and the maximum same one. Okay. So after opening software, okay, we must know do the same steps. Okay, first you set the units. First you set the units. So change into millimeter. Then position, whatever you want, you can take it, but I want only 0 position. So just preservation. Then you have to set the limits. Lower left corner 0, upper right corner. I'm giving for A4 sheet paper 210, 297. Then zoom hard. Okay. So like this, you have to set it first. Okay, first now opening auto, you do the same step. Okay. So here they asked for parabola. Okay, parabola eccentricity method. Okay, that is a question they given. Parabola, sorry, hyperbola eccentricity method. So you have to use this the ratio of 3 bit. Okay, so we know eccentricity. Okay, so both eccentricity value is less than 1 means ellipse, equal to 1 means parabola, greater than 1 means hyperbola. Okay, I hope you understand that one. So, okay, so here first you draw one line. Okay, for the directex. Okay, first you draw one line. Assume as a directex. Okay. So I take it any distance. I'm leave it. Okay, then next from that line you can take a distance of How much? Okay, so the focus distance from focus distance is 50 mm from the direct X. Okay, so that's your number. So I'm going to draw the line 50 mm. Okay.
I have changed the position from top here to this point. Okay. So previously I'm here in front of.
So okay, well, okay, just to draw the 50 mm line. Okay, so this is a focus point. This is a direct X point. This is a focus point. Okay, so just to make a point, PO, make it here. So the point is not visible. Okay, so you know the command P type. Okay, command name P type for enlarging the point. Okay, so I'm going to using any point cell. Okay, I'm going to using this point cell. Okay, then make sure set size is in opposite. Okay, we are using this one means okay, whenever you zoom in, zoom out, maybe your point also will be vary, dimension also will be vary. Okay, so avoid that one. You can just set the absolute units. Okay, so this is my focus point. So you can make it as a text for making this is a F. Okay, so text height I'm going to give some 5 mm. Angle is 0. So type F. Okay, so I'm going to type it F. Okay, so this point is focus point. Okay, now how to mark that vertex point? Anyone? The given ratio is 3/2. Okay, so from here to here, how much? Focus to vertex, how much?
3.
30.
How much?
30.
30 mm. Okay, so that is 3 by someone that okay, that is ratio. Total mm. Okay, in values in mm is 30. Okay, that is unit is mm because of they given 3/2. So again repeating the 3 representing distance from focus to vertex, the 2 representing vertex to direct axis. That is known as eccentricity. Okay, so focus to vertex is division from vertex to direct axis. Okay, you can take it. This is a direct axis. Okay, suppose I'm taking.
So you take a flat one. So that.
Okay, so I'm taking. So D. So my case I'm taking this is a direct axis. Okay, this point. Okay, then we're taking V of distance. You know, so the given ratio is 3/2. So from that, assume 50 mm is there. So converting into 50 3/2 ratio, 30/20 will come. So take it from F to here 30. Okay. So we're not getting alignment. Just delete this one. Okay, so you can draw a line of 30. Okay, so just mark the point. Or else better what you're going to do. Okay, so divide this line into 5 equal parts. Okay, so the ratio is 3/2 now. So divide this part into 3 equal parts. Okay, so divide, select this line, enter. How many segment you want to give? 5 segment. Okay, so because of 3/2 ratio, so 3 plus 2 you can take it 5. Now see 10 mm. Okay, so here you can take it from up to here is a vertex point. Okay, so 30 mm. 10, 20, 30. So this may be the vertex point. Okay, so rotation. Kindly mute bothers, kindly mute. If any doubt, then just unmute and ask. Okay, maybe a disturbance. Mode. Mode. Yeah, thank you. So mark it. 5 mm angle is 0. Vertex.
And y dash is
Okay.
top to for this.
So this point is vertex. Okay, so up to now, clear. Okay, same step we have to follow up on. Now they are given question is 3/2. Maybe they given 4/2 or else 4/3 like that. Okay, so based on that, you can divide the number of divisions based on the given distance. You can divide. Okay, so some condition they are given only from direct X to vertex only. Okay, so then that time you can assume this based on given data. You can do it. Okay, the next step is so whatever distance from VF. Okay, so mark the point from top and bottom from the vertex. Okay, so this distance is 30 mm. Okay, so I'm going to draw the line of 30 mm. Remember why I'm giving 30 means the distance between vertex to focus. Okay, 30. Similarly, bottom also you have to do. Okay, so 30. Okay, so 30 30 you have to do. Okay, from VF distance I'm taking both top and bottom. Next, from the direct text, okay, this D point through this point, okay, you draw the line. Similarly for bottom also. Okay, so further if you are drawing instead of lines, I am using some option ray constraint. Okay, or ray option. I mean, I am using the ray command. Okay, the command name is called ray. You can take it directly here or else type in command box. Okay, so type ray or else take it from here ray this point through this point over to this point and just okay draw one line. Okay, that is will be going entire some distance. Okay, so similarly for bottom also you can draw the ray. Okay, so you want to draw here also you can draw. Okay, so now I don't want to confuse here, so I didn't draw here. Okay, so only I did for top and bottom through that point. Okay, next so you have to divide from vertex to some line. Okay, so I'm going to now I'm deleting this line. Okay, my convenience I'm deleting this lines. Okay, don't change the focus point, you don't delete. Okay, don't delete the focus point. Okay, now I'm going to draw some line. Okay, so now vertex to focus is 30. Okay, so you can divide 10 means that will be that will be also very good. Okay, because that will be giving them accurate answer. So for time consumption, I'm going dividing into some 30 equal parts. Okay, because this distance is 30 now, so like this I'm going to divide it. But you have to divide 10, 20 RLs. Okay, and draw a line of 210. I wish. Okay, I draw a line of 210. Now I'm going dividing this line into some 210 divided by 3 will coming 7. Okay, so I'm going to divide into 7 equal parts. Okay, y means I want to distance is 30, so I want to dividing this line into 30 mm 30 mm equal parts. But you can divide your line into 10 mm 10 mm. Okay, for time consumption I'm trying here, but you should draw less than 20. Okay, 10 or 15 or 20 like this. Okay, so divide, then only you're getting accurate value. Okay, divide this line 7 segments for mic. Okay, so including this focus point. Okay, because I don't want to change the focus point. Okay, so that's why I'm giving here. Okay, I divided into this line into 7 equal parts. Okay, point I'm giving here. Okay, next step is okay, so from the point is a divided point, from there you can draw the straight line, both should be touching on top and bottom. Further you can use the option called as a constraint, or you can draw the line but will be taking time. Later you can avoid that one using the constraint option. Okay, so take the constraint construction line from, you can click it, both will be coming. Okay, similarly for this point, this point, similarly this point. Okay, so I'm typing the space for selecting the previous command, so that will be going making fast. For selecting the previous command option, you can select type the space bar or else enter button.
So your answer will be
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, you divided the line into 7 segments now. How long
Yes.
is that?
Total 210 I taken, pa. I have calculation taken 210 taken, so total is 7. Then I taken 30 mm each. Okay, so we have distance 30, so I don't want to change the focus point. That's why I taken 30. Okay, you can divide this. You can draw 100 mm line. You can divide into 10 mm each also. Okay, that is your case. Your wish. Okay. If you're dividing very small equal parts, we are getting hyperbola accurately. Okay, so now it will be coming some roughly will come, but the concept is same.
Okay, sir.
So next step, what you do? So you have to take this distance. Okay, suppose marking the point. First, better I can take in the marking the numbering. Okay.
Like we just draw the third quadrant. So this is the third quadrant. The observer will be the first quadrant here. So what will happen below XY line?
Taking.
Behind okay, this is the XY plane. We will draw it here, and observer will be the in the same first quadrant. Okay. Okay. Okay, so A dash A3 is the point here. Okay, so what is the front view? So it will project on the
So okay, similarly we'll do for bottom also I can wish. Okay, so I'm giving 1 dash, 2 dash.
point.
The what are the intersection lines? Okay, 3 dash,
Okay, and top view.
4 dash,
Is like the below XY line. So here, front view will be
5
below
dash,
XY line. Okay, in a third quadrant.
6 dash.
Okay, we are presenting by H
So, okay.
and Y is the top view I having. So that will be
7 dash. So again given. Okay.
that is the second part.
So I'm giving like this. Okay, I'm giving
Okay,
like this. The next step you know. Okay, our normal step you have to follow.
what will happen?
One is from distance. Okay, it's from here to here. Okay, from the horizontal line you did na. So this distance, take it F is the center point. You have to mark the line. Okay, you have to mark the line. Okay, intersection line on the same line. Okay, so we have similarly here means two is the distance. You can take the distance here, mark the intersection lines. Okay, F is center. Okay, so we will be coming same point only. Okay, for this and that. Okay, so next we be coming to here means will be vary. Okay, suppose I'm taking this distance. Okay, I'm taking this distance. Imagine, this will be 30. Okay, this will be 30. So F is a center. I'm going to mark a one arc from this line. Okay, that will be cutting only exactly vertex. Okay, so don't need to worry about this line. Similarly, to F. Okay, so this line, this distance, I'm going to take it. F is a center. I'm going to cutting this line. That will be cutting on the same second point. Okay, so this also you can leave it. Okay. Then I come to third one. Okay, so from this distance, okay, from this distance, okay, I'm going to mark the line from here, F, and then cut the arc here. Okay, so I told two methods. Okay, one is circle, another one is a take measurements line, then mark the intersection point. Okay, that is one method I told. For your case, for your wish, you can do it. Okay. So my one, I am going to draw with the circle. Okay, first I do here circle. See that. Okay, using the circle, center radius. So this is my center point. Radius is the intersection. See, okay. The next what you are going to do, and just moving the circle to focus. Okay. So using command move, enter, select object, enter from the center point to this focus. Okay. Now you are getting intersection on here. Correct. You are getting intersection on here. Okay. So mark the point. So mark the point, intersection point. Similarly for bottom also. Okay, then delete this circle. That is one method. Or else what you are going to do means, first you have to measure this distance. Okay, measure the distance. So using dimension option, you can measure the distance. Okay, I will do for fourth condition. See there. Not visible. So dim style, command. For dimensions should be visible on with your window. You can use the command name is called dim style. Okay, dim style. Here you can modify. I'm going to text it. I'm going to height of text is. I'm going to take it some 5 others 3. Okay, we are doing this. Position I'm going to enter 0. Symbols and other I'm going to take it 3. Okay, somewhat 165 coming. Okay. So 165 is a line length, this length. So you can again you can take the point from here. Okay. Suppose if you want, see that I will draw the line. So just to move it. 165. Okay.
Because you need to drop front view and top view in a 2D.
Here to here is just F it is off. So the ortho mode is off. 165 some module coming. Okay, just if we are moving there, we click it. Okay, this is a 165 line. Okay, here you can do. Otherwise, you can use the arc. Okay, arc, center, start, end. Okay, so I'll give this one. I will try. Okay, this one. Otherwise, we can try this one. Okay, so center point. Start point from here. Okay, start point from here.
Yes, sir.
Radius is 165.
Okay, so we are rotating for this line.
Okay, better we can do this method. Okay, line or circle method is easy.
Like a point,
Able to delete this also.
below and you have a front view.
Okay, let's try with the start center end and radius. Start point, end point somewhere here.
So these are the concepts.
Radius is I'm going to give 165.
Guys, go through your worksheet now.
Okay, then come. Okay, better we can do the circle method. Okay,
Okay, your
this arcs and radius will be useful for cyclide. Okay, so that is the next question will be useful, but you can do this method is okay. Same, you can draw a line from
this question, first question,
focus to this fourth point,
draw the
165.
points on
Okay, so just to move the line from the same line, the intersection some more distance, you can click it. Okay, this is one method. Or else you can draw a circle and move the circle to center of focus point, then delete it. Okay, that is also possible. Okay.
inter HP and 20 mm behind what is that?
Then delete this line.
What
Okay.
will happen? It is that.
Okay, for my case, circle is easy, so I'm going to try with the circle.
So the point is on what causes it. Okay, so previously we have a distance. Okay, and what is the
Because of line, you get to measure the distance, that will be taking time. Okay, this is easy. Just to draw the circle, then move the circle to center focus point. We get intersection point on the same. So mark the point.
second or third?
Okay.
In the experiments, it is
Then
now
delete it.
So you can say like say.
Similarly, again one more circle, start and radius
Question B.
from sixth one. Okay, so from sixth to this is center point. So this is a radius. Then move it.
Can you
Move.
draw it here?
Select this circle. This is center point. Move to focus the intersection point. Okay, so PO.
Next, draw the orthogonal multiple for the point. Toy,
Okay, so now delete the circle. Okay, this is easy. So, okay, so you just follow your convenient. Okay, well, this is easy. Why I'm telling you easy method means, okay, so the exams you get to complete 5 16 mark question, then 10 20 MCQ questions. Okay, so the 60 mark question will be taking time. So like this means it will be taking. Otherwise, the coming weeks, solid is easy. If you know the concept is solving in AutoCAD is easy. Okay, manual drafting is will be taking time, but this one will be easy. So just know that method concept. Okay, that is easy. Okay, then similarly for seventh one, from here to here.
Next, we'll go straight.
Okay, then move. Select this object and
Clear up to point.
focus. Okay, remember focus is the main. Okay,
Okay. Now we'll go for
find it. Just click it. Only find intersection. Click it on the bottom. Then delete this one. Okay.
Okay, so this condition. Okay, so
So you don't want to above this one means okay using trim option. Okay, DTR double enter. I don't want to above line channel. Just erase it. Okay. Similarly, for I don't want bottom one means just erase it. Okay, with help of trim option. Okay.
1.1.
So I don't want to above this also means what to do? Just to draw one line.
So front view will get here on the vertical plane, the distance here. If I dash.
Okay, then trim it.
Top view here you will get on XY line.
Now you may be
So this is
see within this option.
so conclusion for this is like
Okay, now delete this one.
answer front view above XY. If
Okay.
you want in,
I did only for this distance. You can do for another. Anyway, you don't join because of this hyperbola. Don't join. Only ellipse will be getting like this. Join. Okay. So next, you know the help of
below and in between.
spline command. Okay. So spline command join this all the points intersection points. Okay. So you'll be coming here. Or else take it the spline. SP LINE spline. You can start from. I am starting from the end point. Okay. Just click here. Ortho mode is off. Through that points. Okay. Second point here. Then here is V. Then again here second. Then third one. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. and the seventh one.
H3.
Then give it some extend. Okay, give extended. Then press enter. Okay. They're getting the shape like this, but it's not visible. Okay, so you want to differentiate it, you can use the color. Okay, click it. The by layer will be there, or else right click properties. Okay, properties. Yeah, the color is white. Change into. Okay, so I'm going to change some yellow or green. Okay, so I'm taking some green color. Okay, then close it. But this is not
Okay.
coming. Okay.
Right here. Okay, if you rotate
Okay, so you want to some thickness means you can use the
parallel to
P edit. P
right.
edit. Okay,
So we need to
P edit.
get the same
Select this for hyperbola. Press enter. Okay, press again enter. Width option.
just check.
Okay, specify. I'm going to give some 2
Just keep in the position and
with it. Then enter.
then
Close it.
right.
Okay.
So that is
Now you can able to see somewhat. Okay, so the thickness. So you like this, you can do for diamonds also in the color. Okay, diamonds also in the color form. Okay.
So
So I hope understand this question. Okay, why I am repeating this much time is okay, because of these important questions from unit week number 2. Okay, maximum 99% this question will come. Any doubt for this question about how to construct this hyperbola now? I hope you understand. All the people understand these questions. Can you move to next day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So next is a cycloid. Okay, so the circle 60 mm. Okay, rotation 1 revolution. Trace the point of A. Okay, initially is at the point of A.
In the last class, you explained cycloid also.
Yeah. Some people are having doubt. That's what.
Okay, sir.
Okay, some people ask doubts. That's why I explain in third and fourth again. Then we'll move to 5 and 6. Then we'll move to introduction up to this one.
This call is now being recorded.
Okay. So the cycloid. So I'll take it from the PPTs.
This call is now being recorded.
For example, like what are the commands you need for this one? Not okay to translate a line command and a point command. Okay, so these things are enough. Okay, no need to learn any other commands for this one. I hope you
Okay,
get lost
cycloid.
in this one.
Yeah, cycloid is important thing is suppose we are going to give one circle they given. Okay, suppose we take one ball. Okay, I'm going rotating the ball. I'm taking any reference point. Okay, I'm taking some reference point. I'm going rotating some ball into some angle. Okay, so that the point will be moving. That point will be moving some rotations. Okay, so whenever we are taking any one reference point on the ball, we are rotating the ball into one full revolution. So that point will be travel. Okay, so we are finally be getting like a cycloid shape. Okay, that only we are going to trace the point. We are getting the cycloid shape. That only we are going to make it. Okay, so in the given condition, suppose I draw the locus of the point. Okay, A. Periphery of the circle goes to a straight line in the path. Okay, take a circle diameter is 50 mm. Okay, so this is the question they given. Okay, so you have to draw the circle, the diameter of 50 mm. Okay, first you draw the circle diameter of 50 mm. Next, from the bottom point, draw one line. Okay, so here you can mark the distance. Okay, we are taking one full revolution. What will be the circumference will come? Okay, so pi into d will come. Finally, your surface will be rotation into 360 degree. Okay, getting the angle of the length of pi d. Okay, so length of pi d will come. So pi into diameter they given 50. So from there you can mark the lines. Okay, so before that just divide. Okay, just divide the circle into n equal parts. Same. So here they divide into 8 equal parts. Normally name it. Okay. Then point P on the bottom. Okay, so this will be rotating into. So again taking the P bottom point is reference. Now I'm going to rotate this entire circle into one full revolution. Okay, so the point will be vary. The point the trace will be moving vary. That is called as a. The point will call as a cycloid. Okay, that will be curve called as a cycloid. Okay. So just to draw the line, send all the center. So the distance is pi d. I said earlier now. So pi d. That is here they given 50 mm. So pi into 350. So you can make it the point. Similarly for so next you divide the line pi d length. Okay, so you can divide the same equal parts. Okay, so whatever divide circle you divided 8 equal parts. So same you divide the line also same here 8 equal parts. Okay, that you remember. Okay, so mark the centers. So whenever rotating this circle, center point won't vary. Okay, center point will not vary. So center we can take it constant. Okay, C1, C2, C3, C3 to C8. Okay. The next from 1 to 7 you can draw the line. 3 to 5 draw the line. 4 to you can draw the line up to pi d distance. Okay, up to pi d distance. The next step is so they draw the line. Okay, you start from here. P. Okay, this line length is nothing but your radius. So your radius is 25 mm. Okay, so take it into 25 mm. Mark the center point is C1. Okay, C1. Then from the first line, like where this is first line, this first line moving. So mark the intersection point on first line. Okay, so this distance is 25. Why am I marking point here means because this is the first line. C1 is a center one. Okay, so take it first line. This is first point. This line is going. Okay, so from there you can mark the point. So this maybe be here. Okay, so remember this length is 25. Next is same the 25 mm. 25 mm. C2 is the center now. C2 is center line. The where is the second line? This is second line. Okay, so from here you can take it one 25 mm length. Okay, from here center point rather 25 mm length here. Okay, then third one. So first I'll explain, then I'll move the show the animation. Okay, from the third one, this is the center point. You can take it. Okay, from here take 25 mm. The same 25 nothing but the radius of circle. Okay, so take 25 mm. Mark the point on that. This is third line. This is the third line going. Mark the point on the third line. Okay, maybe somewhere here. Okay, okay, here will be getting. Then fourth point. This is the fourth point. Take same 25 mm. Mark the point. That will be becoming straight only now. So this length only 25. Okay, so this radius is so this length will be 25. This will be coming here. Next fifth point. Same 25 mm. This line. From this line you can mark the intersection point. Okay. Then sixth line take same 25 mm the radius. So this is sixth one. So moving here, so you can intersection point will be coming here somewhere. Okay. So the seventh one, mark the point from C is center. Mark the point from 25 mm on the seventh line. This is 1 and 7 is same, so you can draw the point here. Finally, eighth one here. So it will be coming straight here. Okay. See. Then third one I did it. Then fourth one coming straight. Then fifth one take 25 mm. The mark the point on fifth line. Sixth one is I did already is not visible. Okay, so seventh one mark the intersection point on the seventh line. Eighth one is on straight. Okay, that is same. Okay, now mark the intersection point. So first point here, second intersection point. So this is a 25 mm from C2. This is 25 mm from C3 on third line. C42 on fourth line. C52 on fifth line. C62 on sixth line. Okay, then C7, then C8. Okay, then join P1, P2. There is point moving. P1, P2, P3, P4. Like this point is moving. So if I join all the points, we are getting the shape of cyclide. Okay, this is an example I gave given, but your same step you have to follow for your question also. Okay, so your case is. So your case is same constructed cyclide rolling up, diameter only vary. Okay, diameter is 60 mm they given. Okay, diameter is 60 mm they given. So one revolution you have to complete the point raised with the initially on the bottom. Same. Instead of binding P you can give A. Okay, so only thing you have to change the only diameter. Okay, only thing you have to change the value is diameter. Here they given 50, so you have to take it 60 mm for your questions. Okay, 60 mm. Then take it this P instead of P you can take it A. Okay, so remaining under same you can follow same shape also. So the pi d distance will be vary. Okay, pi into 60 will come. So your radius is 30. Okay, so now your case the radius is 30. Here in this question the radius is 25 mm, but our questions the radius is 30 will come. So the corresponding same radius you can take the center point vary, mark the intersection point on the corresponding lines. Okay, so getting a shape of cyclide. Okay, so you may do this is easy only. Okay, so I cannot do this one. So you can do the two questions here also. Okay, any doubt for this question for cyclide? Cyclide? You hope understand. Okay. So, okay. Then we'll move to fifth question. Okay, we'll move to fifth question. That is involute. Okay, involute of a regular pentagon. Okay, or any polygon they ask you. So the side of 30 mm. Okay, so our case they given is pentagon side of the ATM. Okay. So how it is involute means, okay, suppose we are going to unwind. Okay, unwind that involute means you're getting the straight line. Okay, take any one line length, you can take it into any shape. Okay, suppose if one small simple line is there, you can convert it into circle. That means you can join the all length point, you get the shape of circle. Okay, in a circle manner. Whereas in the shape of triangle means you can the three side you can make it. Remember, the three side you can make it the equal length. Similarly for if I take one length of line is 100 mm. Okay, I'm going to converting into pentagon means okay, each side length will be 20 will come. Okay, pentagon length will be side length will be 20 will come because of 5 sides. So total length I given is 100. Okay, so similarly for if we are having 120 means you can convert it into hexagon means okay, same side will be 20 will come. Okay, so that's why this is called inverted. Okay, so I'll come to questions invalid. So this is you can refer but not our syllabus. Okay, so Jay, can you refer what are the things available in the syllabus? This is spiral. This is the last question. I'll come back here. Okay, invalid. Okay, so first you know what is the definition of cycloid, invalid, and spiral. So, okay, cycloid only discussed that is nothing but you have a locus of a point on the periphery of the circle, which is rolls on the straight line path. Okay, so that is called as a cycloid. Okay, the invalid now we're going to that it is a locus of a free end of a string when it's wound round in a circle pole. Okay, so any reason also can take any line, not only circle, or else you can take it as a pentagon shape also. Okay. Then spiral is a curve generated by the point which revolves around a fixed point when the same moves towards it. Okay, that is known as a spiral. Okay. So here invalid of circle. So I don't want to confuse you. Okay, I'll directly move to. Okay, I'll directly move to some any shapes here. So I think here in this example they didn't give any shapes there. Okay, this is different. This is semicircle. Okay, I'll show. I'll draw from here. Okay, my side.
This AB is equal to CM. Okay, and they are given inclination.
Yeah, 1 minute wait, but I'll take it.
Okay, what is the known as here? Known as here. So AB, this is this is not student of the line, but we
Okay, I'll draw it. Okay, I'll draw it. The dot. Okay.
And this here I have uploaded. Just go through that one. Okay, and I'll just open AutoCAD.
Okay, so it on first you have to draw that profile. Okay, first you draw the profile, then you have to unwork. Okay. Wait, I'll show. Okay, so your question is they given.
Wait a second. I'll just.
So, okay, they draw the involute of pentagon. Okay, for side of 30 mm. Okay, so you have to one complete turn. You have to take it. So only you draw the involute. Okay, so here they given only circle is demo. Only demo you can see that. So I'll draw these questions. Okay. So first you draw the pentagon. Okay, first you draw the pentagon side of 30 mm. Okay, so that is our first week. You know how to draw the pentagon and the same side only. See, go to polygon option. Go to polygon option. Number of sides you take it as a 5 for pentagon. Press enter. Using edge method. So okay, I'm going to draw edges straight again. I can draw straight 30 mm. Okay, I did one pentagon. Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Okay, next step is okay, you have to unwound. Okay, you have to unwound this one. Okay, so I'm going to take it any one reference point. Okay, suppose I'm going to remove from here. Okay, automatically, if I suppose I want to remove any one sides. Okay, any one side. Removing means okay, you're getting the different full length. Okay. Okay, for that, what are you going to do? Just to draw a line, extension line. Okay, so I'm going to with help of constraint option array command, you can draw the line. Okay, so from here to this point. Okay, so then similarly this lines. Okay, then similarly this line. Then similarly from here. Okay. Just imagine I'm going to just unwound. Okay, I'm unwounding this sides. Okay. Next, what you're going to do means from this line. Okay, from this line you have to unwounding this length. Okay, so imagine unwounding this length. How much will come totally? This side is how much? 30. Okay, this side is 30. Okay, so this side is 30. So you are going unwounding this one. You are going intersection point will be coming 30. Okay, so for that you can draw. I'm going to draw one line arc. Okay, so start point. First the center, start and end. Okay. Starts and radius. Okay, start point. Okay, here I'm going to make it at the 30. Okay, so oncoming method you can draw with the circle. Okay, sometimes don't work. Okay. Circle radius of 30. Okay, so will be intersection point here. So PO, make it here. PO, mark the point here. Okay, then delete this one. Okay, so we are marking this 30 mm means. Remember from this edge, okay, I'm from here I'm going to unwound like this one by one. I'm going to unwound all the sides. Okay, imagine, and now I'm going to unwounding this sides. Okay, so that will be I'm going to moving here. How much is this coming? 30 because this side is 30. Okay, next from this line I'm going to unwounding these two sides, including this one. I'm going to unwounding these two sides. Okay, so how much will come? This is 30, but this is 30. Totally 60 will come. Okay. So from here I'm going to take it 60. Okay. So we are taking this is 60 because of unwounding these two sides here. Okay, this is side first side I unwounded from this line. Okay, so I will be moving up to here. Next I am going to unwounding this two side because this side is now also will come. Okay, after moving up to this position, this coming state. So that's why I draw the ray here. Okay, after unwounding this sides alone, just angle I didn't don't worry about angle, just moving here. Now this will be total will be 60 will come because including this one. Next I am moving up to this line up to this position. Okay, now will be coming including this side, total will be 90 will come. Okay, so you can take it from here 60. So this 90 you can unwound up to this lines. So, okay, so Same from this point, you can take it as a length of 90. Okay, so mark the point. Okay, so delete this one. Okay, wow. So listen again. First I did again with the step. First I did the shape of pentagon, side of 30 mm. Okay, the next I'm going to draw the rays. Okay, from this line, then to this sides, through this sides, through this sides. Okay, you want to draw this side also, you can draw it, no problem. Okay. So now I'm going to remove from this end. I'm going to remove from this side in a clockwise direction. Okay, so I'm going to remove this side length almost 30 up to here. Now will be coming this straight. The two side will be coming on the same. So now the total length is 60 will come. Now so moving up to here. Now the total side will be coming 90. So just unwound up to this side. Okay, now this total side will be coming how much? 30, 90 is 120 will come. That up to you have to take it here. Okay. So circle radius up to here is 120. Okay, so all the line is passing. This line is passing through here. Okay, that you remember first. Point, not the point here. Okay, then delete this circle. Okay. Next, if we are going up to here, is what will come?
50,
How much?
150.
150. Very good. That, yeah, correct. Because all side is equal. Now this line is how much? Total is 150 because this is 30 mm. Okay, this is 30 mm. Now including this all the side, this is 120. So totally 120 plus 30, 150. So you can mount up to this side. Okay. So go to circle radius. So this point. Okay, so 150. So PO, not the point. Okay. Then delete it. Then join with the spline command. Okay. From here, okay. Okay, just move curve down and okay. So this is your final output. Okay, so if you want to remove this one, you can remove it. Okay, so 3R double enter. Okay, so this is answer for your fifth question. Involute of regular pentagon. So like this, I can removing each and every sides one by one. Involute, okay, unwound this sides. Okay, so total side is totally this 150. Based on this length, you can understand 150. So I am removing one by one sides. Okay, you are getting safe. Okay, so if you want to remove, delete this also. Here, delete this lines. V shape. Here. Okay, so this is your final answer for fifth question. Okay, so here I did without diamonds. Diamonds I didn't mention. Your notation you have to give like 1, 2, 3, 4 each and every sides of pentagon. You have to give the notation. Okay, A, B, C, D, or else count to 3, 3 can give. Okay.
Sir, please explain the trim command, like how you are using it.
Trim is simple, but just see line is there. Okay, use trim TR double enter. DR double enter. Okay, so if you are giving single enter, you have to select it. Okay, better you can select whenever opening the trim command. TR double enter you can give. Okay, just now you can select any number, any lines. Okay, any line, just click it. Just click that lines wherever you want to do. Okay. Then you can press escape or enter. Then you can exit from the command. Okay. So now you hope I understand this one. This is like this you do for hexagon also. Suppose they are asking hexagon, involute means you draw the lines. Okay. Then you can side, you can take it up to 180 here. Here I did only for 150 total length because of pentagon. Hexagon means you can take it up to 180. Okay. Like this you can do for hexagon. Okay. So here the pentagon, but your PPT we didn't give the pentagon. That is for circle. So you can take it as a reference. Okay. So here it not they same. They divided for pi d length they indicate. Okay. But here we explain a pentagon shape. Okay. Method is same. I wrote for fifth question for drawing involute of pentagon. I hope you understand. Okay. Simple things from Uganda. Okay. Any doubts? No. Can we move to last question?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Bro. The last question is spiral. So I'll explain from PPT, then you can go through, you can do it here. Okay. Okay, so we have 10 o'clock, so I move to the third week also. Spiral in the question they given here. Okay, suppose in this question. Okay. So I'll explain from this question. Same you can do for revolution is changed. Okay, only the revolution is changed. Otherwise you can do same question here. Okay, one revolution, two revolution you can practice. Okay. So here the try a spiral for one revolution. Take a PO distance is 40 mm. The given question is. Okay, so P1 centimeter radius. Okay, so draw the circle. Okay, so divide into some unequal parts. Okay, so down the same here divide into 8 equal parts. Okay, so mark the point P. Center point is O. The radius they given is radius 40. Okay, so O is center point. Normally O is the center point of the circle. P is 1 point. Then divide all the lines. Okay, divide all the lines. Okay, so here I'll give a name of all the lines also. Divide into 8 equal parts. So each and every lines you give in the numbers. So next, after next step is then divide this center point. PO is the they given PO. This is O point. The PO also same equal parts. Okay, so I divide the circle is 8 equal parts. So this also you can divide the same. Similarly, you can divide into same 8 equal parts. Okay. Okay, so this is one revolution. Okay, so I divide 8 equal parts. Remember. Then next step is from this I show the animation, but I will explain that also. Okay, next I given the number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 7 also. So this is a P point, no problem, leave it. Next one. Okay, so I giving the 1 here. Okay, here you can go more to anti-clockwise. Okay, anti-clockwise. From 1 to take a distance, how much distance from PO. So you can draw arc up to here. Okay, then second line up to here. Okay, then third line up to here. Fourth one up to here. Like this you can draw the curve line. Okay, a circular curve you can write. Okay, extend it. 1 to 1, O1, 2 to O2, 2 to 3 to O3, 4 to O4, then 5 to O5, 6 to like this, 7 to here. 7 is same will come. Okay, then mark all the intersection points. Okay, then join with the spline. Okay, so this is your P1 moving. P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P7. Then join all the intersection point. We are getting the shape of spiral. Okay, so this is for one revolution. Remember, this is for one revolution. Okay, so again repeating the step questions. So the given question is PO 40 mm. So take a radius of 40 mm circle. Then divide the n equal parts. I divide the 8 equal parts. Then give the numbers. Similarly, from PO, take the distance and that you can divide the same line equal parts. Okay, radius is divided into same equal parts. Okay, then join from naming. Give the naming from again 1 to 1. You can draw the lines. Then to curve. Okay, 2 to 3, 4, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Like this you can draw it. Okay, then all the intersection point from the line you add the intersections. Mark all the intersection points. Okay, then make it P1, P2, P3. You can notation, any notation can. Okay, then all the points intersection again joined. Okay, they are getting the shape of spiral. Okay, this is a one revolution. But your case is 1.5 revolution. Okay, you can take it 2 revolution also. So see the 2 revolution. You one more example. Okay, spiral of 2 revolution. Okay, same step you can follow. Okay, instead of giving division. Okay, so divide into double. Okay. See, same equal parts, 8 equal parts. Okay, but the division I given double. Okay, so here 8 equal parts means the division line should be into 16 equal parts. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, but your case is 1 revolution means okay. So convert like this. Okay, suppose 8 means okay. Here 16 will come, but your case will come. Correct? Yeah, 12 will come. Okay, that's the difference. Then try that 1 revolution. If you're not able to, you can do that 2 revolution also. Okay. So here they divide into same double. Okay, 2 revolution. So again rotating 2 times. So that's why divided into double. Okay, 2 double equal parts. Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16 equal parts. Giving numbers same 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 8, like okay up to 16. Then here also give numbering. Okay, so you know P point. Then start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8 here, the 9, 10, 11, 12 up to 16 will come here. Okay. Then again, same step. Okay, 1, 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, 7. Then 8 is 8. Then again 9. Moving from 9 to 1. Here number missing. Okay, here number is missing, but the concept is same. Okay, number is only the missing. Notation is missing, but you do same step. Okay. Then again 9 to 1. 9 maybe giving number 9 to 1, 9 to 9, 10 to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so you have to give same. Then intersection you have to mark it. Okay, all intersections. Then this is a 9th one again, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then 16 center. Okay, then join again the intersection. We are getting double 2 revolution. That's it. Okay, so you can give letter P1, P2, P3, P4 and all. So this is the concept of spiral. Okay, so same step you have to follow. Okay, you can draw the circle. In your case, how much they given? So they given say one of revolution. You can take it 1 revolution also. Okay, you can take 1 revolution and 2 revolution also. Okay, so the time constraint you can take it. If you know how to do it 200 revolution, same I explain now. So number of equal parts vary. That's it. Okay, but remember for 1.5 revolution, don't go to up to here. Okay, you can convert up to full entire portion. That is it. Okay, so here divided 1 8, then 9 may be here, 10 may be here, 11 may be here, 12 may be here. Like this you have to do. Okay, don't give continuously. So you can do dividing 2 equal parts again, then give. Okay. So given the evolution, the radius, so given 70, then 10 mm respectively. So here you can do it for with the same Archimedes spiral. You can do that is the concept. Then here you can take it only 70 mm. So leave it this one. Okay, so for confusion, don't leave it here. But here, if you draw this one is different. See that? Yeah, they have 70 and 10 mm. So you can try this one. See, for that you can call the spiral. Directly type it spiral. But try with this example also. Okay, I am repeating. Try with like this method also. One question. Okay, 1 revolution for 70 mm radius. Okay, for 70 mm radius, try with 1 revolution like this also. In addition, simple SP helix common or spiral. Click it. SPRIL spiral. But helix. Okay, helix. Center point. So base radius based on your question paper you can give base radius. You can they have 2 radius now 70 and 10. Okay. So radius I'm going to give. Suppose base radius is 70. Top radius is 10. So here the height number of turns. Okay, so number of turns I'm going to give it. My wish. Okay, number of turns I'm going to give is about 5. So I'm going to give the height of 100 mm. Okay, so this is also like in one spiral shape. See, this also coming the shape of spiral. Okay, so you can reduce it. This also you can do it in addition. Okay, you can reduce the thick, height 1.5 revolution like you can do for the spiral also. See. Helix center point. So 70 or 10 you can give 70. Then top radius is 10. Then number of turns I'm going to give only 2. So I'm going to give height of 1.5. Okay. So this also will be coming spiral shape. Okay. 1.5 revolution maybe will come like this. Okay. You do this method. Okay, so you don't need to confuse yourself. You can do like this. Any 2 things you can do. Okay. So if you have any time user, you can practice this methods which I explain now. This method also you can practice. Okay. But otherwise you can do the same simple this revolutions. Okay. It's okay. Using the helix command or spiral option you can delete. Okay, use it. Okay, I hope you understand that second week. Any doubt from second week, spa?
So in the last question, we have to do for one and a half revolution or one revolution.
Yeah, you can do one revolution. Okay. Okay, one revolution. But in addition, do this one. I did now here with alpha spiral.
Yes, sir.
Radius 70. So using same, see, helix, center point, radius 70, top radius is 10. Height you can give 10 tens. I'm going to give some 3 tens. Okay, or 2 tens. Height I'm going to give 1.5. Like this also do. This is easy. So you can just do the practice this one. Okay, so helix command. Okay, why means this maybe future will be helpful. Okay. Okay, but I hope you understood the second week. Okay, so we'll move to the third week. Okay, so third week I'll give introduction because that is basics. Okay, if you know the basics, this is will be replicating entire weeks. HP, VP, and all what is this? Okay, how to locations and all imagine. Okay, can you move to third week? Any doubt second week's Phonics section? Okay, you can refer that slides where doubt means you can ask okay later. Okay, I'll move to third week, fundamental of projection. Okay, fundamental of projection. Okay, fundamental projection, wait. Okay, that PPT also same only. So I'll take it from that PPTs. Okay. Yeah, already I shared the PPT, Nikhil. I already shared the PPT in that classroom. Okay. So we'll move to third week, orthographic projection. Normally, okay. So move to this orthographic introduction. So okay, easy only. So I'll briefly discuss it tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow you can practice second week also. Okay, you have enough time tomorrow also you can practice. Those are not completed, kindly utilize the time tomorrow lab. Okay. Then these points alone I'll explain. Okay, the lines I will discuss next week. Okay, so I have enough time, so I'll move in slowly. Okay, so orthographic projection. So first you know what is HP, what is VP, and what is PP and all. HP means horizontal plane. Okay, HP means remember HP means horizontal plane. VP means vertical plane. It's okay. So you can take it wall, floor, and all. Okay, floor is HP. Okay, wall is VP. Like some question maybe they give like this as wall and VP and wall and floor. Floor nothing but HP horizontal plane bottom. Okay, wall nothing but VP. Okay, so side view you can draw in a profile plane. Okay, that is a PP. Okay, so normally side view or else side view plane or else profile plane. Okay, so here remember, kindly remember the three views. Okay, front view, top view, side view. Okay, front view, top view and side view. Okay, so you have the projection. Okay, first angle projection, second angle projection, third angle projection, and fourth angle projection. So I already told on that your title bug we did to one symbol that is called as a first angle projection. Okay, first angle, we are Indian, we are following only first angle projection. In US they following the third angle projection. Okay, so just what is the difference between first angle projection and third angle projection, I'll come back. Okay, in our first angle projection we see, just if you are confused means just at least just remember this one. Okay, front view projected on VP. Okay, front view, that is a front view will be projection on VP vertical plane, top view will be projection on HP, side view will be projection on PP. Okay, so that remember the three projection. Okay, so for how to draw the planes. Okay, so this is at it on two planes, HP and VP. Okay, HP and VP. HP is the, okay, take it is a floor, VP is a wall. Okay, then this is axillary plane. Okay, so this is inclined to HP perpendicular to VP. Okay, so this is a view of the plane. This is plane is not this class. Okay, this will be a fourth week. So I'll move it point. Okay, so same concept only.
23.
Wait.
24. 25. 26. 27. 27.
Check it. We'll see from here.
Now we'll take an
Okay. Orthographic projection. Okay, so here the projection. Sorry, projection may be, suppose we are taking an object. Okay, so we are taking any one object. The object you are going to project it near different planes. Okay, I said now that's why I told the three planes. Okay, HP, PP, and PP, profile plane and all. So in that one, the case you have to remember. Okay, so object observer is here, our view. Okay, then location you can store it projection in the HP and VP and all. Okay, so I'll do that options. Okay, here you can remember the terms. Okay, above, below, in front, behind and all. Okay, I told you I have divided into 4 quadrants. Okay, I have divided into 4 quadrants. So I'll come back to this quadrant. Okay, so notation also remember. Okay, normally notate the front view as a dash. Okay, suppose normally the given question is capital letters. Okay, AB length they given, or A point, a B point, like this given. But notation you have to give front view notation will be dash. Suppose small dash, small a dash, small b dash, like this. Okay, based on the given condition. But top you are giving as a without dash. Okay, small a, small b, like this. Okay, see there. Suppose the object is a top you can notate as a point means a, small letter a. Where line you know the two end, okay, A and B, so you can notation as a AB. Similarly, front you can notation as a dash, line maybe you can notice a dash and B dash. Okay, so top view, side you can double dash, A double dash and B double. Okay, remember, based on the notation you can identify easily whether this is a front view or top view one. Okay, again putting front view you can notation as a dash, A dash, B dash for line. Top view means a small letters. Okay, remember everything in a small letters. Side view means double dash, a double dash. Okay, we come to quadrant. Okay, so here suppose we are taking the 4 quadrants. So now we are taking any one line, we have the 4 quadrants in one plane. Okay, so here vertical plane, this is horizontal plane. Okay, HP and VP. Okay, so divided into 4 quadrants. Okay, 4 quadrants. Okay, this is the XY nothing but a reference plane, a reference line. XY is a reference line. Okay, this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third, fourth one. Okay, first, second, and the third, fourth one. Okay, suppose if object is in first quadrant, suppose here, imagine and the cursor is suppose object is here. Okay, how to represent the object? The object is above HP, in front of VP. Remember, how to notate give the object. Okay, the object suppose here in the first quarter means the object may be above HP in front of AP. Okay, similarly, if object in second one here, suppose the object is here. Suppose any object, you can take it pentagon, hexagon. Okay, so object here representing is a solids or else planes. Okay, somewhat here. So how to represent the object? The object is again above HP but behind VP. Okay, in second quadrant here means above HP behind VP. Third quadrant means anyone? Third quadrant, how to represent the object? If here, suppose object is here, how to represent the object? Name it.
Below HP, behind VP.
Yeah, very good. Okay, below HP, behind VP. So fourth quadrant means here. How to represent?
HP in front of VP.
Yeah, below HP, in front of VP. That's it. Okay, if we know this concept, so because why I am giving means explain means okay, they given question they give like this only. Okay, they are point A, some mm, okay, 20 mm above HP, 30 mm in front of VP. So you have to remember which quadrant. Okay, you have to remember which quadrant the point is there. Okay, so based on that only you are going to project it. Okay. So again repeating, the first quadrant means the point. Suppose any object is in first quadrant here somewhat. Okay, so you represent some mm above HP, some mm above HP. Okay, so they didn't give mm. So on here on HP means object is here on the HP. On VP means object is here. Okay. On HP and VP object is on the reference plane. Okay. So in the first quadrant above HP in front of VP. Second quadrant above HP above HP behind VP. Third quadrant below HP behind VP. Fourth quadrant below HP in front of VP. Okay, this is a location. Okay, this is a representation of all the four quadrants. Okay, see that observer may be here. Front will be on VP, top will be on HP. Similarly, for all the things also, front will be on HP and VP. Okay. So finally, no need to draw like this. Okay, you have to draw only 2D diagram only now. So no need to represent this 3D. For 3D is for your understanding. So your notation is 2D like this. Okay. Imagine now this is your VP. Okay, this line is your VP. This is your HP. Okay, VP and HP. Here this is your XY line. That is reference. Okay, so here I convert. Just imagine I am seeing from here. Okay, seeing from here. Okay, so this is a VP. This is HP. Okay, so this is a observer. Okay, observer your eye. Okay. Suppose object is here, the front will be here in this condition. Now again come to that again one more hints. Suppose here object is there. Okay, the front will be coming on VP, top will be coming on HP. Okay, similarly object is here means front will be coming on VP, top will be coming on HP. Here object is here front. Okay, so remember all the front will be coming on the VP, HP will be only on the top view. Okay, ready? So object is here means okay, the front will be on projection will be on VP. Top will be projection on HP. Similarly, here also front will be projection on VP, top will be on HP. Okay. Imagine this is a transparent class. Okay. So from there you can imagine you can mark the point or else object. Okay. Then next step. Okay. So see first, second, third, fourth. Okay. Next, this is your first quadrant. Okay. First quadrant. A point in A in first quadrant. Suppose like this. Okay. A point A. So you represent above HP. So they didn't give a distance, so above some mm in front of some mm. Okay. Then you have to mark the projection here. That will be the which view? Front view or top view? This point is front view or top view. Just interact by anyone.
So which point?
This one. Which view? Front view or top view?
Front view.
Front view.
Okay, front view only. Notation will be. Notation. A dash or A?
A.
Front view notation pa. A dash or A? Dash. Okay, again repeating. Front view with the dash, top view without dash, side view double dash. Okay. So here front view will be A dash. Remember small letters. Small A dash. Top will be on HP, small a. Okay. So next step is, remember this is why the next step is you are going to projection. Basically you are standing here. Imagine you are standing here. I cannot see from this point exactly. Okay, so we have to rotate this HP 90 degree. Now you can able to see the 2 points clearly now. From you imagine I'm seeing from here, so I cannot able to see from this point. Okay, from this side on top you can able to see, but this side can able to see. Okay, from here. Okay, so you have to rotate this point into some 90 degree. Okay, HP 90 degree. Now what will happen? Front view above the reference plane, top view below the reference plane. Okay, so A dash is on the above, A is on below. Okay, so whenever you go and draw the first angle projection, front view will be coming above the reference plane. This is under, remember, hints. Okay, front view will be coming above the reference plane. Top will be coming below the reference plane. Okay, so this is in first quadrant. Okay, so again repeating, the rotation will be equal. Okay, you rotate all HP in all quadrant will be 90 degree. Okay, so in this first quadrant, front view above the XY line, top view, this is top view will be coming below the reference line. This is the reference line. Okay, so here remember this reference line, above front view, below this top view. Okay, this is a, so the distance may be, okay, this distance may be in front, how much the in front distance, that distance will come. Here this distance may be above, how much will that distance will come here. Okay, when you're going to solve the question, you may understand it clearly. Okay, then this is in second quadrant like this, HP and VP. A point is here. Okay, a point is here. Okay, so how to draw the front view? On front view on where, which view, VP or HP?
VP.
VP. Front view on VP. Top will be on HP. Okay, so here the distance, the rotation will be, I told now, above HP, behind VP. Okay, so here it is. Then here. Okay, next year I told now, same step you have to follow. You rotate HP 90 degree. Okay, HP 90 degree clockwise direction. Okay, here I rotate a clockwise direction, so you will be coming below. Here what will happen? Both the view will coming, front view and top will be coming above the reference plane. Okay, so here A and A dash will be coming above the reference plane. Okay, our point is easy. Suppose any complicated object, okay, like solid, okay, anything object is on the same second quadrant. Okay, the both the front view top will be coming on the same sides. Okay, so we'll be not getting the clear image. Okay, not the intersection, we are not getting the clear image. Okay, that's why we are not using this the second quadrant. Okay, so we are not using second quadrant, that is second angle projection we are not using, we are not following. Okay, so here I am repeating second quadrant, so front view top will be coming above the reference plane. Okay, so come to third angle, third quadrant. Okay, so HP and VP. Okay, so here object is here. Okay, so what will here, this will be the front view A dash, top will be the here. Okay, yeah. Now what is the difference between first angle and the third angle? Inverse. Okay, the first angle, front view will be coming above the reference plane. Okay, top will be coming, so the front view will be coming above the reference plane. This reference plane here. Okay, front view will be coming above the reference plane, top will be coming below the reference plane. Okay, but in third angle, inverse first angle. Okay, top will be coming above the reference plane, front view will be coming below the reference plane. Okay, here front view above, top view below. Here front view will be below, top will be above. Okay, so again, whenever you're doing that step, you rotate HP 90 degree. Now HP is here, rotate 90 degree. Okay, so this is the third. Now fourth angle, what will be the front view, top view in idea? Where front view, top will come? Above or below? Just say something, no problem. Right or wrong, that doesn't matter. Okay, just open your mouth. What about front view, top view in the fourth angle? No, say something, anyone. Right or wrong, no problem. Yeah, both will be below. Very good. Okay, so that is inverse to second quadrant. Okay, see the point is there. So A, so front will be on VP, A dash, top will be on HP. So next year I told rotate HP 90 degree. Okay, so just rotating 90 degree rotation. So A will be here. Okay, so both the view. This is a top view. This is a front view. Both will be coming below the reference plane. Okay, so that's why here also have the intersection. We are not the collection because we are not using this quadrant. Okay, so we are not using second and the third because of with this reason. Okay, both will be coming same side. Okay, that's why we are not following second and the fourth angle projection. We are following only first angle and the third angle. The first angle we are following, Indian we are following only first angle. That means whenever they given questions, you have to write it our case. So your front view will be coming, imagine above, top will be coming below. Third angle means okay, the front view will be below, top will be coming above. Okay, that is the difference. Okay, either you can draw the front view, then project the view bottom, you get the top view. Okay, that is a projection. So I'll come back later. Okay, I hope you understand. This is basics, pa. I hope you understand this basics, na. A doubt for this one? If you don't understand this one, then only we can able to answer remaining weeks. Okay, so is also same concept. Some object will be above HP, below HP they will given. Okay, below will be okay, above HP, in front of it like this one. So you have to mark the object clearly. That means front view, top view, and all clearly you have to mark it. Projection. Okay, any doubt for this understanding this projection?
No, sir.
Okay, so this PPT is also available. Just go through it once. Okay, in your sites. Okay, easy. Okay, just to know that this is basic. If you know this basics, so remaining questions and you can able to draw easily. Okay. Similarly, now come to the point. Okay, this point and all. Okay, so up to this, you know. Okay, enough. Okay, so remaining we'll see next week. Okay, tomorrow we can practice. If possible, tomorrow we'll discuss this and all. Otherwise, tomorrow we'll fully practice for second week and first week. Okay, so
Sir, when we have to submit the week 2 assignment?
a week to I'll give time. Okay, extra or 1 week. So tomorrow I told first week. Correct.
Last year, sir. Yes.
That is first week assignment I told tomorrow. Second week I'm giving practice tomorrow. Okay, so because last week 1 hour cancelled na, so last class. So due to Arush they cancelled the 1 hour now. So for common sitting that one, so I'll give extra hours for second week tomorrow. Okay, so kindly complete both first week and the second week tomorrow's class. Okay, so last date for the second first week is I said 15th. Then the second week I can give extra or 4-5 days. Okay, 20th last date. Okay, so with all the questions, 7 questions I mentioned that all the questions you have to do it. All 6, 7, yeah, 6 questions. Okay. Any doubt, pa? Okay, this is because up to this you understand. Okay, remaining see tomorrow's class. I will say next week. Okay, possible tomorrow will continue because of those who finished the second week and the first week will continue this one. Okay. So if you're facing any AutoCAD installation and something means okay, just use our lab system. Okay, better you can use the lab system. Okay, I told you your lab system is free. Okay, free maximum you can utilize times. Okay. So some people ask this whether I can use my friend laptop through TeamViewer. That also possible. You can do it. But remember, you can mention, you can state your friend answer, and your answer should not be same. Okay, so you are again repeating each and every weeks. You have to give naming. Okay, suppose the second week you are drawing here, you can write inside your name and registration number. Questions number you can type question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, in addition, inside your this AutoCAD window also write your name and the number with the help of text. Okay, then only can easily understand. Okay, first week we have the title block, no problem. For second week, so write your name and number alone. Okay, inside the window. Okay, for before submitting. Okay, here some option is there. Okay, for converting the layout and all. Okay, so that I will explain next week. First 2 weeks like this you can submit, no problem. Okay, second week onwards, so through layout. Okay, whatever you're drawing here, that will be coming this layout like this. Okay, see. If okay, so it's like this, okay, that will be coming in the layout. Okay, so that here you can give the dimensions here directly. Here you can take it as a A4 sheet paper. Okay, so that I won't confuse you. So first 2 weeks as it is. Okay, whatever you're planned. Okay, first 2 weeks. Okay, just the same. Take a screenshot or else photo, attach. Okay, each and every question you can attach. Or else like this combined attach. Okay, make sure it should be all dimensions should be visible. Dimension and notation should be visible. Okay, based on that only we are awarding the marks. Okay, I will create the assignment tomorrow for second week submission. First week already created. So in addition, I want to share something for record work. Okay, for writing record works. Okay, so I'll explain tomorrow's class how to write the record and how to submit the record and all. Already I posted in the Google Classroom. Okay, I did in your class. Okay, record sheet also. Okay, record also having the weightage. Okay, here this one I will explain tomorrow. Now that no time, so I'll explain tomorrow's lab class. So I give some time for writing record and the submitting record also. Okay. So remaining see you next class. Okay. So now taking attendance. We are not getting a clear. Repeat again. Second week, we can submit on 20th. So second week saying third week. Third week, don't worry, I'll give time. Okay. Anyway, what are the whenever I go submitting deadline, I'll inform you.